Welcome to the summary of Communication Skills by Sebastian Clark. No delays, let's dive right in. The foundation of effective communication. Clark starts by emphasizing that clear and direct communication is the key to successful interaction. Effective communication is not about using complex words or sentences, but ensuring that the message is easily understood. He argues that clarity should be the cornerstone of any form of communication, whether verbal or nonverbal. One of the main lessons here is that great communication involves simplifying ideas so that they are accessible to your audience. Avoiding jargon and complicated phrases ensures that listeners can follow along without confusion. To master clear communication, it's important to know your audience. For example, when addressing a group of people with different levels of expertise, tailoring your language accordingly can make your message more effective. Empathy, the secret to understanding others. The second major takeaway from the book is the concept of empathy. Clark places significant emphasis on the importance of understanding others' emotions, feelings, and perspectives. Empathetic communication is essential in building trust and fostering positive relationships. Clark explains that empathy involves more than just listening. It means fully engaging with the speaker's words and body language and acknowledging their emotions. Being empathetic allows you to respond in ways that make the other person feel heard and validated. Clark teaches readers how to practice empathy by maintaining eye contact, offering verbal affirmations, and responding appropriately to both spoken and unspoken cues. By taking the time to understand others' emotions, you create an environment where open dialogue can flourish. Empathy also helps to reduce conflict. When you approach a difficult conversation with empathy, it's easier to understand the underlying reasons for someone's actions, allowing you to respond with patience and understanding. Active listening, a key to mastering communication. Clark defines active listening as the act of fully concentrating on what the speaker is saying, rather than just passively hearing their words. He argues that active listening is the most important aspect of effective communication. It requires undivided attention and an open mind. Clark breaks down the process of active listening into several components. Give your full attention. This means avoiding distractions such as smartphones or multitasking while someone is speaking. Provide feedback. Verbal cues like, "I understand," or "tell me more," show the speaker that you are engaged. Ask clarifying questions. These ensure you comprehend the message in its entirety, helping to avoid misunderstandings. Reflect on what was said. Sometimes, summarizing or paraphrasing the speaker's points helps you process the information better and shows the speaker you're actively listening. Clark emphasizes that effective communication is a two-way process. By being a good listener, you foster a deeper connection with the other person, which in turn enhances the overall quality of the interaction. Nonverbal communication, the silent language. Clark dives deeply into the impact of nonverbal communication in his book. Nonverbal cues include body language, facial expressions, posture, and even silence. He points out that nonverbal communication often conveys more than words themselves. People often reveal their true feelings and intentions through body language, so it is crucial to be aware of these signals during a conversation. Clark discusses the role of body language in communication and how it can either reinforce or contradict the spoken word. For example, a person who says they are happy but has a slouched posture and avoids eye contact might be conveying the opposite of what they are saying. Understanding and interpreting these nonverbal signals can help you navigate conversations with greater awareness and accuracy. Clark provides tips for improving your own body language to project confidence and openness. For example, maintaining good posture, using appropriate facial expressions, and making steady eye contact can make a big difference in how your message is received. Building charisma and persuasion. Clark explains that charisma is not an innate trait, but a skill that can be developed. Charismatic individuals are able to draw people in with their confidence, energy, and warmth. The book teaches how to develop charisma by being more present in conversations, using gestures that engage others, and showing a genuine interest in what people have to say. Persuasion is another vital aspect of communication. Clark emphasizes that effective communicators know how to influence others and make their message resonate. Whether you are trying to persuade a colleague to agree with your idea or convince someone to take action, persuasive communication is essential. Clark provides several strategies for persuasion, such as appealing to emotions, telling relatable stories, and using rhetorical questions to engage the listener. One key lesson here is that persuasion is not about manipulation, but about aligning your message with the listener's values and desires. By doing so, you can create more meaningful, lasting connections. Overcoming social anxiety. Social anxiety is a barrier for many individuals when it comes to effective communication. Clark provides practical strategies for overcoming this fear, especially in situations like public speaking or networking. One method he recommends is preparation. When you prepare ahead of time, you reduce the uncertainty that causes anxiety. Another helpful technique is visualization. Clark encourages readers to visualize themselves succeeding in a conversation or presentation. This positive mental rehearsal helps calm nerves and boosts confidence. He also talks about the importance of practicing communication skills in less intimidating environments, such as casual social gatherings, before stepping into more high-pressure situations. By overcoming social anxiety, individuals can communicate more confidently, fostering more positive and authentic interactions. Creating and maintaining meaningful relationships. Clark's book isn't just about professional communication, it's also about building strong personal relationships. He explains that communication plays a pivotal role in cultivating lasting friendships and romantic partnerships. The key to maintaining healthy relationships is open, honest, and consistent communication. One important lesson here is the importance of conflict resolution. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but Clark suggests addressing conflicts calmly and constructively. Rather than raising your voice or becoming defensive, the book advises staying focused on resolving the issue and finding a solution that works for both parties. Another valuable tip is showing appreciation. Clark underscores how expressing gratitude strengthens relationships. Taking the time to acknowledge the contributions and feelings of others builds trust and deepens the connection. The power of storytelling. Clark recognizes storytelling as one of the most effective communication tools. Humans are naturally wired to respond to stories because they engage both our emotions and our intellect. When you tell a story, you capture your audience's attention and make your message more memorable. In the book, Clark teaches readers how to craft and deliver compelling stories. A good story should have a clear structure, including a beginning, middle, and end, as well as a relatable theme or message. By incorporating personal experiences or anecdotes, communicators can make their message more relatable and persuasive. Clark encourages the use of storytelling in both personal and professional contexts. Whether you are speaking to a large audience or having a one-on-one conversation, a well-told story can make your message more impactful. The role of technology in communication. In an increasingly digital world, communication is not just face-to-face. Clark acknowledges the role of technology in modern communication, highlighting both its benefits and challenges. Digital communication platforms, such as emails, social media, and video calls, require a different approach compared to in-person interactions. Clark offers advice on how to communicate effectively in the digital age, such as paying attention to tone and wording in emails to avoid misunderstandings. He stresses the importance of being clear and concise in online messages, as well as choosing the right platform for the conversation. While digital communication can be convenient, Clark emphasizes the need for balance. Face-to-face interactions still offer a deeper, more meaningful connection that technology cannot replicate. Practical exercises for skill improvement. Finally, Clark includes practical exercises throughout the book to help readers apply the concepts they've learned. These exercises are designed to strengthen your communication skills by practicing them in real-world scenarios. From role-playing activities to journaling about your conversations, these exercises encourage readers to take an active role in improving their communication. Clark encourages readers to regularly practice these exercises to build confidence and mastery. By doing so, individuals can continuously refine their communication abilities and make meaningful progress toward becoming better communicators. Closing. That's it for today's Golden Knowledge. Thanks for your valuable time. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps us grow and share more insights with you. And if there's a book you'd love to hear, drop its name in the comments. See you in the next one.